From Nashville, Tennessee, welcome to Primetime Country with Gary Chapman. Tonight, it's Oktoberfest with special guest Willie Nelson, Flaco Jimenez, and Jimmy Sturr and his orchestra. Plus, Tim Akers in the Primetime Country Band. I'm Barclay Randall, and now, please welcome your host, Gary Chapman.
Thank you very, very much. Well, folks, it's Oktoberfest, and the folks here in the band and I thought we'd just start things off with a nice little polka for you. Is that all right? Can we do that? Hit it back there, buddy. I'm a polka-in. Yeah, here we go. Strike up the music, the show has begun. The Primetime Country Polka. I'll be your host for an hour of fun. The Primetime Country Polka. With music from Nashville and all kinds of fun. And lots of stars you'll see. With Willie and Flaco and Jimmy. It's time to polka on Primetime Country. One more! Strike up the music, the show has begun. The Primetime Country Polka. Hey, Tim!
What?
You know what the Martian said when he landed at the Oktoberfest?
Ain't got no idea.
Take me to your lederhosen.
Oh!
I'll be your host for an hour of fun. The Primetime Country Polka. Hey, Wanda.
Yeah, Gary.
Do you know what's the least used phrase in the English language?
No, what?
Is that the banjo player's Porsche? Hey! And Nashville and all kinds of fun. And lots of stars you'll see. Hey, Lynn Marie.
Yeah, Gary?
Do you know the difference between an accordion and an onion?
No.
Nobody cries when you cut up an accordion.
No, wait.
Yeah.
Gary,
Yeah?
do you know what time it is?
No? What time is it?
Well, according to my calendar, it's Oktoberfest!
And Flaco and Jimmy, it's time to polka on Primetime Country. Hey! No, yeah, thank you very much. They screamed what? They screamed what? No, it wasn't a question. We said, hey, that's the end of a song. Get prepared. A lot of songs end like that. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. What's wrong there, pal?
It's stuck.
You got your hands on that side there. Yeah.
sorry.
Okay. He's new.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah. We're going to have such fun, folks. We got a lot of great polka music. You've had Mrs. T's Pierogies here in the audience. Did you enjoy them? We're going to get started now with our first guest, actually a couple of them. Please welcome 8-time Grammy winner Jimmy Sturr and his orchestra, and the one guy, one of the biggest influences this Texas fella ever had, the legendary Willie Nelson.
There's a tavern in the town, and there my dear love sits him down, and drinks his wine, and laughter free and clear, and never, ever thinks of me. Fare thee well, for I must leave thee, do not let the parting greet, and remember that the best of friends must part. Adieu, adieu, kind friends, adieu. I can no longer stay with you. I'll hang my heart on a weeping willow tree, and may the world go well with thee. There is a tavern in the town, and there dear love sits him down and drinks his wine and laughter free and never ever thinks of me. Fare thee well, for I must leave thee. Do not let the parting greet, and remember that the best of friends must part. Adieu, to my friends, adieu. I can no longer stay with you. I'll hang my heart on a weeping willow tree, and may the world go well with thee.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it very much. How are you?
Very good, Bob. Good.
We're having fun now, folks. We're going to talk in just a second. Don't go away. Later on Primetime Country, the Tex-Mex polka music of Flaco Jimenez. And up next, Willie Nelson talks about his first professional playing job. Primetime Country is brought to you in part by Southwest Airlines. With fares so low, you have the freedom to go places. Oh, we're back with Willie Nelson and Jimmy Sturr, folks. This is an honor. You know, it's impossible to get in a bad mood or stay in a bad mood when a polka's playing.
Sure.
Did you guys notice that during the commercial? We're all sitting there, yee-haw. It's amazing. Such a feel-good music.
It is, for sure. I've played it all my life. First professional job I had was playing in a Bohemian polka band when I was 8 years old.
Wow.
That's how I got the idea to record with Willie. I read his book.
Did you?
Yeah, I read the book and it said Willie started in a polka band.
The Raychek family band, was that it?
John Raychek and his family band. Yeah, paid $8 a night.
That's good money. That's fine cash.
About the same as it pays these days.
Yeah. That's probably about what we're paying you tonight. Something like that.
Close.
Yeah. Scale.
But that's how I got the idea to record with Willie. And I thought someday I'd love to meet Willie. And we got the idea. We played in upstate New York together. And I saw his bus driver, and I said, "You think you can ever introduce me to Willie?" He said, "You hang around." I waited an hour and a half while Willie stood there and signed every autograph for every person. So the bus driver said, "Now look, when you come around, Willie comes around that corner, you look him straight in the eye, and you shake his hand, and you tell him what you want." Willie came around the corner of his bus, and I went, and the bus driver pushed me in front of Willie, and I said, "Willie, I'm Jimmy Sturr. I won a few Grammys. Would you ever consider recording some polka music with us?" And he stood there and he went, "Well, sure I would. I'd like to do that." And he wrote down his telephone number, and the rest is history. And we recorded that album.
And it's this album right here, folks. We want to be sure and let you get a shot at this because this is good stuff. This is polka all night long, you know. All night long. A lot of polka coming at you there. Now, you're going to do the song all night long later, aren't you, Willie?
Right.
Good stuff. And you flew down to Austin, I guess?
We flew to Austin and put the tracks on it. And in fact, it's a funny story. When we did this, Willie said, "Well, we'll do 2 songs, and we'll pick whichever one is best." So we did the 2 songs, and he says, "What's next?" So we recorded another one. We're big Bob Wills fans, both of us. So he said, "Well, what's next?" And I only brought 1 tape with me, so that's all the music I had. But that's how we got to do the 3 songs.
That's great.
It's amazing how many songs, though, can be done polka style, especially all the country songs that we do now every night in our show. Down Yonder, Under the Double Eagle, On the Road Again. Beer Barrel Polka. I mean, they're all
doing with that feel.
Without the same feel. And it gets, the same reaction from the audience. You can't stay still when that kind of rhythm is going.
Got to grin and clap and do the chicken dance. Do you know you do the chicken dance, folks? Do you know that yet? That thing, yeah. You have to do the chicken dance when you hear the polka. You got to go with it. Now, you've got some dates coming up that I want to be sure and tell the folks about, Jimmy. In New Braunfels, Texas, folks, November 6th, 7th, and 8th, they have a thing called the Worst Fest.
and it has nothing to do with whether or not it's bad. It's not that kind of worst at all. It's a blast. That's a good thing. And you got Christmas shows at the Taj Mahal in Atlantic City, December 5th, 6th, and 7th. And this cruise with Bill Anderson. Have you done this before with him?
Bill and I, this is our 3rd year. And we're going out in January 25th, and inviting everybody. Whether you be a polka fan or a country fan, we'd love to have you go. And for more information, you can dial 1-800-724-9511.
I'm so glad you did that. I would have read it wrong and everybody would have been called.
Well, I wasn't sure after I said it whether that was the right number.
No, that was perfect. You were right on it. We're gonna be here all night, folks, and don't go away. We're gonna have a lot of fun stuff. Talk to Willie in a minute. Thanks, buddy.
Coming up on Primetime Country, the amazing accordion stylings of Flaco Jimenez. Primetime Country is brought to you in part by Quick Tite Super Glue from Loctite. Stick with something simple. Quick Tite.
Hi, this is Jimmy Sturr, and we have a brand new recording called Living on Polka Time. It features not only the Jimmy Sturr Band, but country legend Bill Anderson.
I hear the voice sound of children's laughter.
And from the Texas Tornadoes, Flaco Jimenez. We have a special one-time offer for not only our brand new recording, but also for our latest Grammy Award-winning recording featuring the Jimmy Sturr Band and Willie Nelson.
There is a tavern in the town.
This special offer includes 2 CDs for only $24.95 or 2 cassettes for $18.95 at $4.50 for shipping and handling. There are over 25 exciting tunes in all. You can order immediately by calling 1-800-724-0727 or send your check or money order to Polka Records, Box 1, Florida, New York, 10921. Once again, call 1-800-724-0727. Have your credit cards ready. Call 1-800-724-0727. Operators are standing by.
Oh, yeah. Tim, I got to tell you, you look particularly lovely in those lederhosen. Don't you think, Willie? Doesn't he look good in those things?
They really are becoming.
They're band lederhosen.
Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. Okay. Man, it's such a great honor to have you here.
Thank you.
I'll just quickly bow in your presence. I had a band in high school, and we played Merle and Willie and George, and that was about it. And it's an honor to have you sitting here. Thank you very much
Glad
for being
to be here.
Appreciate it. Thank you. You started playing when you were 8 years old?
Well, I started playing professionally when I was 8 years old.
So when did you actually start playing, period?
I started writing poems when I was about 5 years old.
Wow.
And then I learned some chords on the guitar when I was 6. So then I was a songwriter, you know, so I...
Of course you were.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I went from a poet to a songwriter almost overnight.
Oh, man. And then from that, it went to the Raychek Family Singers.
Yeah, there was a great Bohemian polka band. They all lived in and around Abbott, Texas, and they played in a town called West. And they had me play rhythm guitar, no amplifier or nothing. There was no way they could have heard all the mistakes that I was making, which it was the best thing that ever happened to me. If they'd ever heard me, they'd have fired me.
Oh, did you travel with them?
Well, I was going to tell you the story about traveling. My grandmother said, it's all right now if you want to play music, but I don't want you going on the road. I said, all right. So I was going to get her permission to go do this show, and we lived in Abbott, and the town of West was south of us 6 miles.
Yeah.
She said, you promised me you wouldn't go on the road. I said, well, that's the only way I can get there is by the road. So anyway, we compromised, and I did it, and I made $8, and it was more than I'd made picking cotton that day.
Oh, yeah.
So I found a new profession.
Yeah, from then on, cotton picking, playing.
Yeah, let me think about that.
Yeah, I'll call you back. I'll get back to you. Now, the part of your career that must be firing you up right now is the acting thing. You've really had some great parts. I know you just finished a movie with, is it De Niro and
Robert De Niro and Dustin Hoffman. Called Wag the Dog.
Good.
I play the part of a crazy songwriter.
Boy, that's a stretch. My gosh, yeah. Yeah, it's that kind of role that'll take you to that next level, you know?
It's a method acting.
Oh, he showed me a trailer for it earlier, and that is going to be a fun movie. That looks like a lot of fun.
Those two guys together are the best anyway, you know.
Yeah. Now, how long does it take when you have to say, I'm going to do this movie? Is it normally a month of work, 2 months of work?
Well, to that particular part that I did, it was a couple of weeks. And I had, you know, a couple of days to study for it. And, of course, as we said, it was a big stretch.
Yeah. How's the golf game?
It could improve. You know. I played real good one day, and the next day, I want to quit. So I guess nobody else has ever experienced
No,
that.
I never feel that. Every single day I go out there, I know I'm just going to... Oh, birdie. Now, you have your own golf course, right?
Yes.
So, say it's a par 4 hole, you need to make this in 4 shots.
Then it's a par 5.
It's a par 5 if you make a 5?
Well, whatever you make, it's par.
I got to get me one of these golf courses. Oh, man. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it very much. And I know you know Flaco coming up here.
Absolutely. Looking forward to it.
Is he something else? His amazing accordion and stylings folks have helped define Tex-Mex music. Please welcome 3-time Grammy Award winner Flaco Jimenez with the Jimmy Sturr Orchestra.
Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was un novato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Come on, baby, turn around. Let me see your pretty blue eyes. Don't you know that I love you? And my corazón is real. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was un novato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was un novato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Come on, baby, yo te digo. Let me see your Catalina. Don't you know that I love you? And my corazón is real. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I was un novato. Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Won't you give me un beso? Hey, baby, ¿qué pasó? Thought I
beautiful.
Flaco!
How are you, sir? Nice. Good to see you. Oh, it's great to have you all here. You know, Willie and I were just talking during the song there. You take one great Tex-Mex player and put him in a polka band, and it's a Tex-Mex band. You know, it's amazing the similarities between the two music. Is that what got you guys together in the first place?
Well, yeah, it really is. I mean, I've always loved Flaco's music and have heard it for so many years. We played together down in Fiesta, Texas, outside of San Antonio, both bands. And I said, gee, we ought to do a recording together. He said, good idea. Yeah. And that's how we came up with Hey Baby and recorded it.
Well, during that show, you invited me to jam in, so I said, ¿por qué no?
Yeah. That must mean stay all night because you stayed right with us the whole night.
That was fun.
No, that means, what's it pay? That's what it means. Now, how long has it been since anyone called you Leonardo?
You just did.
You got the name Flaco, which means, am I right, skinny?
Skinny,
is that right?
Slim, or or whatever.
Did you? Was that a nickname? Or
no, actually, my dad was called Flaco Jimenez. He started recording in 1936.
Santiago.
Santiago. Yeah. But in his first Decca records, he was under the name of Flaco Jimenez. So then I started playing his music, and well, he was the one that said, okay, I'm going to give you my nickname, right. Flaco.
Yeah.
So here I am.
And did you guys record this also in Austin? Did you?
No, we did this. We did it here in Nashville.
Yeah,
we did it. Flaco flew to Nashville, and we did it right here in a great studio called The Studio.
Wow.
In fact, I was reminding, Willie, when we recorded Havana Moon with Carlos Santana many moons ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you guys have worked a bunch since then, I'm assuming.
Well, I played in Form 8 with Willie.
Yeah, we played many shows together with either Flaco or with the Texas Tornadoes.
With the Texas Tornadoes, yes.
I was going to ask you, and I wanted to tell you, first of all, thank you so much for letting me be a part of Farm 8 last year. That was wonderful. And
thanks for being a part.
It went well this year. I'm sorry I couldn't make it. I'd love to next time. Did it go well for you?
It went very well. We did it and wound up doing it in just outside Chicago, and had a great crowd. And next time, join us.
I'd love to. I'd love to.
I wonder, were you talking to me or to Gary?
All of you.
Yeah. There you go. I don't know about Gary, but I'll be there.
And all you people, too. Would you all go to Farm 8 with us?
Yeah.
This next year.
Love to be there.
Big fun. Now, this is living on polka time. Strangely, there are probably a lot of polka in Tulsa, wouldn't you think? So you could take this title and it's okay. Yeah. This is the one that you're on, Flaco?
Yes.
You folks grab this. You can't have too much great polka music. We're finding that out tonight. It's just fun stuff. And you've got another album that's going to be coming out on Virgin Records, is that right?
Yes, I'm working on this project, and hopefully in April of next year it'll be out.
Good, good. Well, thank you guys very much for being here. I appreciate it.
Oh,
Flaco Jimenez, Jimmy Sturr, and Willie Nelson. We're going to play Name That Country Tune in a minute, folks. You don't want to miss that. All polka.
Stay tuned to Primetime Country. We'll hear another polka from Willie Nelson with his orchestra. And up next, see if the Primetime Country Band can stump our audience by playing polkas when we play Name That Country Tune.
Yes, sir. Oh, we're going to have so much fun in Las Vegas. Plan your vacation, folks, for that week. We're going to have a blast. We were out there over the weekend, and just, we're so ready to show you a good time. Please come on out there. Next week on Primetime Country, we got Marty Rabin, the Buffalo Club, Sammy Kershaw, and from Dallas, Bobby Ewing, folks, Patrick Duffy next week. How about that, huh? I want to find out who really shot JR. I think that was the last episode that I watched. I didn't watch the one after that. Who was it? Did anybody? Okay, we all better watch it more, I guess. And then we're going to have a special Halloween show with the Oak Ridge Boys. Does anybody have any idea what I should go as? No ideas? Because I went as Elvis during a later time, and I got a lot of grief for it. I didn't mean any harm by it, but no suggestions at all? Amy Grant. Okay, I'll come as Amy Grant. Thank you very much. You know, because I have access to all the hair pieces. I can... Hey, quit it. All right, folks, singing all night long, please welcome back Willie Nelson and the Jimmy Sturr Orchestra.
Every Saturday night along about now, I feed the chickens and I milk the cow. The air fills up with music and song. Gonna have a party all night long. All night long, listen to the fiddle. The music's going strong. Our hearts are light. It's Saturday night. We're gonna have a party all night long. I got a gal, she lives on the creek, and every time I look at her, my knees get weak. First time I tried to sit her on my knee, she took after me with a big oak tree. All night long, listen to the fiddle, the music's going strong. Our hearts are light, it's Saturday night, we're gonna have a party all night long. Chickens ain't laying and the cows gone dry. The creek's dried up so we can't go fishing. Ought to be a working instead of here a wishing. All night long, listen to the fiddle. The music's going strong. Our hearts are light and it's Saturday night. We're gonna have a party all night long. Watermelon hanging on the vine. It said keep out, but I couldn't read the sign. The gun went off and I started to run. I left that watermelon lying in the sun. All night long, listen to the fiddle. The music's going strong. Our hearts are light. It's Saturday night. We're gonna have a party all night long. The roosters are crowing, the fiddler's gone, so I better be going back to the house and across the creek. But we'll be back by the end of the week. All night long, listen to the fiddle, the music's going strong. Our hearts are light, it's Saturday night. We're gonna have a party all night long. Woo!
Yeah. And the folks in the band. Great players. Very, very nice stuff. Is that the old Bob Wills tune?
Yeah.
Oh,
he wrote some great ones, didn't he?
Good stuff. Texas Swing, Tex-Mex Polka. If you like any of them, you like all of them, folks. Too much fun. We're going to do, we got to do Beer Barrel Polka. Can we do that?
Let's do that.
Oh, don't go away, folks. A lot of fun doing this one. Don't miss this. Oh, we're going to have a big fun right now, folks. I got almost through the entire evening without using Lawrence Welk's voice, and I had to do it. I couldn't help it. I have begged her, I have asked her, and she has agreed to come and play. Miss Lynn Marie Rink right here, folks. It's not that often that you have someone who's producing the show tonight, and she happens to be the button box queen, no kidding, and she's in the Polka Hall of Fame. Thank you very much. An honor to have her play in here. She must do it because she likes it, you think?
I know it's not because she has to.
Oh, yeah. That makes it more fun, doesn't it? And you played with Jimmy for a while.
I did.
Before she moved to Nashville, before you stole her.
I didn't steal her.
You
No,
did.
I didn't.
You
No,
did.
she
You
was here
stole
when
her.
I came. I promise.
Okay,
No, really.
all right, we'll let you go.
All right, folks, I want to thank all our guests tonight. Mr. Willie Nelson.
Thank you.
How about it for this fella?
Flaco Jimenez. Mr. Jimmy Sturr and his orchestra. Monday night, we got Marty Raven, Bela Fleck, amazing banjo player is going to be with us, and it's going to be tons of fun. Tune in, have a great weekend. Don't be a stranger, folks. It's time to roll out that barrel, don't you think?
We're ready.
Well, let's roll that puppy right now. Transportation provided by Southwest Airlines, the official airline of Primetime Country. Go places, see people, do things. With Southwest Airlines, you have the freedom to fly. Southwest Airlines, a symbol of freedom. Catering by Penangelo's with daily buffets and a full menu of steak, seafood, and pasta. Penangelo's, exit 96 on I-65 North across from Rivergate Mall. Hotel accommodations provided by Doubletree Hotel, downtown Nashville, within walking distance of Wild Horse Saloon and 2nd Avenue Entertainment District. Gary Chapman's wardrobe provided by Dillard's of Green Hill. Now's the time to roll the barrel for the games of here. One more time. Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. We got the blues on the run. Sing blues forever. Sing out a song of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel for the gang of here. Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. We've got the blues on the run. Sing blues forever. Sing out a song of good cheer. Now's the time to roll the barrel for the games of here. Roll out the barrel. We'll have a barrel of fun. Roll out the barrel. We've got the blues on the run. Sing blues forever.
The Nashville Network is a service of CBS Cable.